weekly edition of Pet Project, and today we have the absolutely gorgeous Kyra. She is just so sweet, but she is very energetic,
Oh, yes.
and she definitely barreled me down earlier. But that doesn't take away from the fact that she is an absolute sweetheart and she means no harm.
Yeah.
So tell me about her story and what her best fit would be. I already know that small little children may not be the best fit.
So Kyra, yes, a very sweet girl. She's been with us since January 5th. So she's coming up on a year. She's been here for a while. She was found on Highway 16 and thankfully brought to us so we could take care of her. She is a very sweet girl, but again, yes, very energetic. She's very, very comfortable around people, obviously. She loves the attention. Look at that face. Oh my gosh, the big brown puppy eyes. So again, yes, very energetic, doesn't really understand, like she
Her
can,
size.
yeah, just barely.
Now I will say I did trip over something as she was jumping on me, so I think that had something to do with it. But she definitely is one who doesn't know her size that much, but she is a puppy, honestly, through and through.
Right, yeah.
And she has that energy, and that doesn't take away, like I said, from her absolute sweetness, because she doesn't mean any harm from jumping up.
She loves attention. She loves belly rubs. She loves giving kisses, and she jumps up and gives hugs.
Yeah.
She knows where the treats are in my pocket. She's looking.
Now, is she good with other animals, other dogs, other cats?
Unfortunately, not great with other dogs, so we would recommend her being in a single dog household. Feline, she doesn't seem super bothered by them, but we would recommend that any feline interactions be supervised, just because she can play a little bit rough and not realize that, especially with small kids, she knocked you over.
Yeah.
So she plays a little bit rambunctious.
Yeah.
But she's such a sweet girl.
Yes, she is. And like you said, she was very comfortable around people. As soon as we entered this room, she immediately warmed up to us. Didn't take any time or coercing at all. So it just goes to show her very loving personality, and definitely would be the queen of her own castle.
And she's so gentle taking the treats. Like,
yes, she is.
Sweetie pie. She's such a good girl. She would make an excellent companion for someone, especially like going for runs and stuff like that. She'd be a perfect companion for that. She's got so much energy. She'd have no problem keeping up with you.
Oh, yes. Now, going off of adoptions, you guys were at the Christmas craft fair over the past weekend.
Yes.
And like you said, or we were talking about it earlier, you had great success both financially and adoption-wise. So tell me a bit about the weekend.
So yeah, we were at the Christmas Craft Expo. We had a table set up. We had a lot of people coming through to pet the kitties that we brought with us, which was amazing. Like the Christmas Craft Fair, it's always just an amazing event for the community, and you get to see all the homemade stuff. Great chance to get Christmas presents. But we did get some animals adopted out, which is ultimately our goal. We love them, but we don't want them to stay here any longer than they have to. We're just a halfway point between where they came from and where they need to be.
Exactly.
Right? So it was really good. We raised over $200 in donations, which is fantastic, and we can't thank you guys enough, because all that stuff really does go so far to help these guys, especially with this one who loves her snacks.
Yes.
Hi, sweet baby. And then upcoming, we do, of course, have our annual Jail and Bail coming up. And for anybody who's familiar, we lock up your friends.
Yes.
We lock up your bosses.
And this is your biggest fundraiser of the year, and it has been going on for years, going all the way back to the old building, and it's lovely.
We don't talk about that.
It's great that we're now able to do a full-fledged Jail and Bail here in this new building for the last couple of years since it's opened, and this year is no different, and it is coming up very soon on December 6th, so I'm participating in it, and I'm sure a lot of other people in the community are as well. So maybe for those who don't really know what it is, give a brief description of what Jail and Bail is.
So last year, I know we did have a link that people could go and fill out a form, and you could pay to have your friends, coworkers, your boss. We would come, arrest them, and they'd get locked up with their dogs for a predetermined amount of time, or they could pay to get themselves out early. But all that money comes right back into the shelter. It helps us with medical costs, especially when there are babies. There's lots of kittens, puppies, and in the wintertime, our medical expenses do skyrocket. because there's a lot of preventable things like frostbite and things like that. So we're really excited about this. Jail and bail last year, I think we made over $40,000.
Yes.
So I'm really hoping that we can come together and just beat that goal. I'm pretty confident that this year will be amazing as well. I'm really excited about it.
And for the silent auction, I know you guys, that's also a huge component of it. Are you looking for any items? And
Yes.
if any business or anybody has items that they would like to give to the silent auction, how can they go about doing that?
So they can email us at info@borderpaws.ca or give us a call. Our number is on our website, but it's also 780-872-2809. If you're interested in even volunteering, maybe helping me arrest some people, because I had so much fun last year. It was a blast, and it's a great way to bring the community together.
In a very fun way, too.
It's so much fun. You get to be locked up with puppies and cats for, like, who wouldn't want that?
I'm very excited. This will be my first time participating in the new shelter. I did it in the old shelter, so it'll be nice to be in the newer one, and I'm very excited, as is the rest of the community. But in the next couple of weeks, we'll, of course, talk more about it.
Yeah.
Now, finally, same question as always, what donations are you in need of?
So we are in absolute desperate need of chicken-free kitten food, wet and dry. We also need puppy food, wet and dry, chicken-free preferably, and milk replacer for kittens and puppies, because we do have a few right now. So that would be greatly appreciated. We also need, we're also looking for slip leads. So slip leads we use for a lot of our dogs. It just gives us a bit better control when we take them for a walk. Similar to a regular leash, except instead of clipping onto the collar, it just loops right around their neck so they can't slip out, right? Yeah, she thinks she's going for it now. I feel bad. She did just go for a WALK. But we're, looking for things like that, the wet and dry cat food. And of course, the monetary donations for our sick and injured fund, because it does, this time of year gets really depleted.
Yes, absolutely, especially if all the strays that do come in, especially cats.
We had a little kitten come in that was missing part of his bottom jaw, actually. He is thriving. He's doing amazing.
It goes a long way for sure. So thank you again, as always, for joining me. And Kyra, you just showed your sweetness through and through, and will make the best addition to any family. So thank you.
Thank you.